I had been thinking about to just define yoga and satsang. The definitions are very, very similar. So satsang is to be with, sang is to be with, and sat is positive energy. So to be with positive energy is satsang. Now yoga, a lot of people think that it's mostly about poses, physical exercises, and breathing exercises. Let's go back, step back. Like yoga means yog, which is union. Union of what? In satsang, we become one with this transcendental energy. So that union would make us like the energy. So that's the goal and cannot be achieved without meditation. So satsang is all about meditation, and I think yoga is too. For example, Gita, also called yogic scripture, and I mean, it does describe some things, but mostly it doesn't have any description of asanas or pranayams. It is a yogic scripture. Let's step back. One of the biggest masters of yoga was Maharishi Patanjali. And he did a lot of research and documentation. And one of the things he came up with was the Ashtanga Yoga. Now, to tell you the truth, on the internet, I searched for Ashtanga Yoga and found more description about poses and physical exercises, etc. But Ashtanga Yoga the meaning is 8 limbs of yoga. So if we have a body and we have all the limbs, if yoga was a body, it would have 8 limbs. Asanas and pranayams are 2 of them. Yama and Niyama is the other 2, so 4 of them. But the other 4 are all about meditation and meditative practices. Pratyahar, Dharna, Dhyan, and Samadhi. So he created a framework. So any meditative practice that is prevalent or you want to look at, if it has these 8 limbs, then it would be a yogic practice. So satsang essentially, and especially described by Guru Maharaj, my grandfather, Dr. Chaturgut Sahaji, he clearly focused on pratyahar, dharna, dhyan, and samadhi as the main or the core focus, while service is also part of it, being with the guru is also part of it, but pratyahar, dharna, dhyan, and samadhi is absolutely at the core. So now what does pratyahar, dharna, dhyan, and samadhi mean? So let's take dharna first. So dharna is your object of concentration or what you want to manifest in your meditation. It's very important. What do you want to manifest? People want to manifest love, relationship, money, etc. They want to go back to the materialistic things, which away from inner peace, away from your real goal of yoga or satsang. So yes, even in Indian scriptures, you would find a lot of ways to manifest other things, including love and money. I don't see too much harm in that, and that's your goal. But if you want to achieve inner peace, if you want to achieve higher consciousness, manifest something else. For example, Guru Maharaj talked about manifesting transcendental energy in form of light. And that itself is like, if you imbibe positive energy, you will be positive. You can, when you are able to receive and store immense amount of positive energy, you will affect others with that positive energy. That's the ultimate goal of following a satsang meditative practice. Coming back to dharna, what do you want to manifest? What is your object of concentration? When you meditate, what will be your starting point? What will you visualize? What will you imagine? And that here is transcendental energy in form of light. So basically you will start with that thought that this energy is in front of you and it's entering your heart and distributing throughout your body. So essentially you are becoming one with this energy. That's your dharna, that's your imagination, that's your manifestation. When you go deep in it, it becomes your meditation. So that's dhyan. So dharna and dhyan, 2 of the key limbs of Ashtanga Yoga, are absolutely integral to the meditative practice that we do and a lot of other meditative practices that follow Ashtang or the yogic way of meditating. Now, Pratyahar is about looking inwards. It's also about when you get distracted, coming back to your object of concentration. So Pratyahar is integral to any meditative practice anyway, because when you get distracted from your meditation, when you get distracted from your manifestation, somehow the barrage of thoughts distract you or take you away from what you want to manifest, you have to bring your thoughts back. You have to, it's essential to understand that peace and the goal of this acquiring enlightenment is all inside. So you have to imbibe this energy within. So looking inwards is very essential part of a deep meditative practice like satsang. So I always say there are lots and lots of meditative practices, but the deep, heartful meditative practices like satsang, you have to look inwards, you have to manifest and take the higher road, manifest transcendental energy in form of light. You go deeper and become one with it when you achieve that. So meditation is the process. When you achieve that oneness with that energy, that is when Samadhi becomes true. So Dharna is manifestation. Going deeper into it is Dhyan, which is meditation in itself, the process. Achieving that state of being with that transcendental energy and becoming that transcendental energy, that is Samadhi. And when you are in the process of meditation, which is Dhyan, if distractions come and if your distraction is going outwards, your focus is going outwards, bringing it back again inwards and bringing it back to your meditation and manifestation, that is Pratyahar. So Pratyahar, Dharna, Dhyan, Samadhi. Manifest transcendental energy, develop a practice which is Dhyan, go deeper is Dhyan. Achieving that state of union is Samadhi. And Pratyahar is just part of this exercise, this process of Dharna, Dhyan, and Samadhi, where looking inwards and bringing your thoughts and meditation back into focus when distractions do come. Essentially, what I want to say is satsang is very much a yogic practice. While Guru Maharaj said that just by sitting in the lotus posture or even sitting still for your meditation, that's your asana. That is your physical pose. When you meditate deeper in satsang, your breathing gets balanced. That's your pranayama. And when you practice all this, your behavior gets better. When your behavior gets better, the Yama and Niyama, which are the traits that you want to keep and the traits you want to give up, come together as well. So satsang actually it fits. So Ashtanga Yoga was a framework, then satsang would fit in pretty well, and it would be a yogic meditative practice.